You guys think that girls and guys can just be friends?
One big thing is you have to not be attracted to them. Not to say they have to be unattractive. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. For example, like Yvonne and Lily, if they were both single, I don't think I'd be attracted to them. Not because they're attracted. It's because like I spent 8 years in the house with them. They're literally sisters. I'm not attracted to my sisters.
Yeah, I get that. I was about to yell at you for a second, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Beautiful creatures.
Creatures. I feel extra angry towards you for some reason. It's like an energy.
Nothing has happened yet.
I know.
Maybe you manifest the antagonization.
I don't think I manifest it. I think I just feel it sometimes. You know, you see somebody and you just want to.
At what point in our relationship did it turn around? Because you used to be an excellent minion of mine.
I was never a minion.
You were a minion for the first like 3 years of our friendship.
When I worked at OTV as an employee.
Yeah, you were. I was like nice to you and you were obedient. But suddenly you started growing a backbone and started talking back lately.
Oh, it was probably because you were nice to me and I treated you like with respect back.
So it's because I started disrespecting you and then you started disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Do you remember when that moment was? When I started when you felt like I started disrespecting you?
It was not, wow. I feel like it's actually even past Among Us era. Like I want to say it was during the Crescent House. Because I just have flashbacks of you coming down to my room, making me Viper alt, yelling at me at Pico Park. That's where it was too. And it was like a sequence of stuff that you just started going on a spree. And it was for some reason that house.
That was your favorite house. You went on
That was my favorite house.
That was your favorite house.
Yeah, but that's not why.
The one where you lived in the basement.
Yeah.
The nice room.
Yeah.
The one that I gave up my living situation for you to live in.
Yeah.
The one that I sacrificed for.
Yeah. It had a really nice closet area.
Yeah. And you wanted to go on record to say that's the house when you started like treating me worse.
No, it was when you started treating me worse. Maybe you gave me the room and you resented me for having the room so you would come down and mess with me.
By treating you worse, do you mean like holding you accountable for your actions?
No.
So I was just like meaner to you.
Yeah, you yelled at me.
In Pico Park.
Yeah.
You cannot hold me responsible for yelling at you in that game.
Excuse me?
You cannot. Everyone was yelling at you. I had to raise my voice to a higher volume for the good of the group. It was like a group project. And you were showing up like, hey guys, I didn't do my part, but I'm here now.
Well, the difference was like I was trying. I was just fucking bad at it.
Well, sometimes trying isn't good enough.
Yeah. You ever heard of like sometimes like the delivery of a message versus like it could be the same message, but how it's received?
Well, okay. No, I think that's fair, but it's not as funny. Okay. People think it's funny when I yell at you.
I know.
You know, you're the butt of the joke, remember?
Then why'd you stop?
Well, because I noticed that was probably making you feel bad and I didn't want to make you feel bad. You know, I think making sure you're okay is more important than being funny.
Okay, I'm okay now. You gonna yell at me again?
No, because you've been talking back and I don't like that. Welcome everyone to the latest episode of We Were Fighting Before This. Me and Yvonne, actually we weren't fighting before this today, so that's pretty good. That's progress. I feel like we have a 50-50 fighting rate before podcast now.
It's because Corey is here. Anytime there's a new person, it helps like, you know,
for me to be on my best behavior.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the one who's on your best behavior.
I'm not. I don't know. I still yell at you the same. I don't think it feels like I'm on my best behavior. So
you admit you yelled at me.
Oh, I would never deny that I yell at you.
Yeah. And did I yell at you today? What did I do that made me deserving of being yelled at?
You didn't get yelled at. When did you get yelled at? I yell at you?
Well, right before we started, you said, I just feel like really angry towards you today for no reason.
Yeah.
But that's not fair. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything.
There's something. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's some vibe or energy that's provoking
this antagonization of our relationship.
You can't look at me a certain way sometimes and almost look at me like you're provoking me and then be like, you just have that energy.
I'm just looking at you. I'm not provoking you.
I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but sometimes the way he looks at you is just like, and then it just like makes me think or feel a certain way.
Well, I think you're acting a little crazy.
Oh, actually, I went back to Calgary for a wedding. Okay. And one of my best childhood friends, okay, she's so sweet. She's like one of the sweetest girls. And she was like, oh my God, like, how's your podcast doing? Like, blah, blah, blah. Cause she like follows me on Instagram and stuff. And then she goes like, yeah, I don't know your co-host, but he's mean. And she goes like, he's a master gaslighter. This is a sweet random girl from Calgary who's just like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm fine. He's joking. That's just a persona he puts on. People thinks he's like he just plays the toxic male role sometimes really well. I got a good laugh out of that.
And you explained to her that it was all a joke, right? And that I'm actually a pretty sweet guy.
Yeah. I explained to her that sometimes people can't even tell, like people blame you for being toxic when you're saying it deliberately as like a joke. But sometimes you might be a little truth sprinkled in here and there.
So you're saying there was a funny clip. So Sydney made chicken katsu.
Yeah.
And the week before she made she made katsu, and then the week after she made chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
And it's both like frying chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a clip that's really popular of me eating it. And I said, wow, you're getting really good at making fried chicken.
Between this and your katsu, you're getting real good at making fried chicken.
Please don't say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
What?
Oh, thanks.
Did you know you were making that?
Of course, I was being like slightly stereotypically racist.
Yeah.
Okay. But because of the way I delivered it,
yeah,
with a lot of genuineness.
yeah,
like,
you made sure to make it sound genuine so that it would
because I know it's coming from me. This guy's Toast, master gaslighter, master racist.
Can you not? It's like Chelsea's gonna cry. she's
Chelsea, you
sweating.
watch Bobby Lee's Best Friends podcast, right? You like it?
Yeah.
That man is like 10 times more racist than
He
me.
doesn't state it every episode. That's saying he's a racist.
No, he just does
Yeah, but you
says
state it
racist
every-
things.
it's-
You say it as if you are racist. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm racist, but you clearly
I aspire to be as racist as Bobby Lee.
make the jokes.
But yeah, like that one, I think is a perfect example of me acting like I don't know what I'm doing when I know what I'm doing. So the discussion for that clip was like, I think he's being genuine. Oh man, should
I think it was a genuine compliment.
And then the back of my head's like, nah, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I imagine you go through that a lot when I'm acting like, oh, Yvonne, I think you're so, and then you bite back. It's only because you know the undertone, and everyone's like, whoa, Yvonne, that was kind of mean. That was kind of rude.
Yeah. It's because I know what you're either like, I guess, trying to say, or you're, literally the chicken thing, which is why it's funny. But that's probably why other people sometimes say, like my friend back home who might watch the podcast would be like, he's so mean, because they don't know.
She's soft.
I thought it was so funny. She's just the sweetest, like nicest girl.
Yeah, I think the audience that doesn't get me the most are the soft, uwu, shy girls. Because I think they see me and the way I act, it's like, oh, that guy's dangerous. He's loud, he's boisterous, he's mean, he's manipulative.
It's all true sometimes.
So every time I get like really mean comments, it's usually from that audience.
Well, it's usually people who are like, oh, he's actually toxic. But I think if they caught the sarcasm or what you're saying is like very ironic, then.
Hey, I'm not everyone's cup of tea and they don't have to drink it. Maybe I'm not the pencil sharpener they should be sharpening their pen with.
Who is sharpening you with their pencil?
Maybe I'm not the screwdriver they should be using to screw in screws with.
Bro, you good? You want to talk about it?
Recently went to Germany. The event, Gamescom, it's a gaming convention. That was pretty fun.
You were there for some WoW thing, right?
World of Warcraft with Skara.
Yeah.
It was fun. Although we went on different flights because I wanted to stay an extra day. And I was really worried that he wouldn't get to because you have to take a train to the location.
Yeah, we were saying that like we don't know if he's gonna make it.
We don't know if he's gonna make it. I don't know if he's gonna be alive by the time I land the next day.
Yeah.
And I was really relieved that he was. I gotta say, like, no, don't cancel me, Germany. But it's not my favorite country.
Yeah.
It's not my unfavorite, but it didn't feel like there was too much, going on. Too much. I think my problem with European countries, cities, for tourism's sake, is that it's not extremely different from like American city or Canadian city. Like the building's a little different and the language is like obviously different, but for the most part, it's just the same thing with a different flavoring.
Yeah.
And if you go to China or Korea, Japan, it's like, whoa,
More culture
it's
shock.
really different here. The food is different. When I went to Germany, they served a lot of, bread,
Sausages?
cheese, sausages. They have a lot of Asian restaurants, and we tried like 3 different ones. All bad. But there's so much Asian restaurant, and they call it Asian fusion. And what they do is they just put the restaurant we went to just put lettuce, carrots, broccoli in a bowl with rice and call it a rice bowl.
I heard that some like Chinese entrepreneurs or like restaurant tours, however you call them, they want to actually open Chinese restaurants in places like those because it'll make like really good business because it's like the one good place in like a place that typically doesn't have very good Chinese food.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that because we live in LA, and if your Asian food's not good, no one's going.
Yeah.
So I think we are spoiled in LA.
Did people go to the restaurants that you guys went to? Like, did it seem busy?
No. Well, it was during a convention, so everywhere we went had
it was busy.
like a lot of people. The convention was great. I highly recommend it. Met a lot of German fans. I got yelled at by my hotel neighbor because
Yeah.
I was streaming.
Oh, I actually saw that. I was watching the DSG game, and then you're like, I got yelled at because you're yelling like, and then you said it's like 2 a.m. or something.
It's 2 a.m. because my team was playing in North America, so like it's 1 p.m. there, 2 a.m. in Germany. And we were waiting, so obviously when I stream these games, I'm hollering like a monkey. And my neighbor, who was German, I found out when he yelled at me. So he started like slam knocking at my door, like dun 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 dun. And then I went to the door. I was like, oh God. And I opened the peep, and it's like this. It's an Asian guy.
Oh.
And then he's talking like the thickest German accent.
Yeah.
He just says, "You're so loud." Didn't know hello. No, like, can you keep it down? Just says that. I said, okay, sorry. I'll keep it down. And he said, good. And I just went back to his room. I'm like, damn, that's how they do it in Germany. Very, very straightforward.
He's been holding it in a long time. You're probably just like constantly hearing you.
Probably,
goes
like-
quiet, hears you again.
Yeah, I don't blame the guy. I was more like, hey, man.
Dark Wings! Dark Wings is cooking them! It's Dark Wing Duck! Quack, quack!
Hello? Can I help you? Oh, sorry. I'll keep it down.
In America, we say, hey, you're being loud. You might keep it down, but I think at 2 a.m. his patience was already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my experience with the German people. Went to a cathedral.
Okay.
Really
How's
big,
that?
very, very grand.
Yeah.
I can see why people get religious about it. It's the Cologne Cathedral. It's like the third biggest cathedral in Europe.
You think you would have a destination wedding? Everyone that I've talked to who does destination weddings said that they all love it. And they always go back to the place like thinking very fondly. And they have like all the main people that care about them there.
I haven't thought that far ahead. But it's crazy to me because I hear you, oh, I gotta go to a wedding. Or my friends, they would say, oh, I got invited to a wedding. I gotta fly to Cancun.
Yeah.
I gotta fly to India. I gotta fly to South Africa. I'm like, you're flying around the world just for someone else's wedding?
Because you only get married technically once, like if your friend is gonna invite you, like Broden goes to 1 billion weddings. And then I know this weekend when I went to my wedding, my friend's wedding back in Calgary, I saw Leslie, I saw like a bunch of my other friends on Instagram stories. Everybody had a wedding. It was like wedding season, all in August, I guess.
I can't imagine Well, if you got married,
What do you mean if?
Gara got married, I'd go. If Lily Michael got married, I'd go. That's about it.
I might get married in China if I do. I saw this like thing on TikTok. They had like very extravagant package. It looks amazing. Like it looks drop dead gorgeous, but it's randomly in Beijing. But it's a lot cheaper than having a wedding in California.
Is that where you want to have your wedding?
I just think that if I want it to look very good, then and at a feasible price, then China is looking pretty good right now. But everyone would just have to fly to China. But at the same time, everyone that I care about would fly to China.
You wouldn't be offended if people didn't fly, right?
I'd be offended if you didn't fly.
I would fly, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, all the people that I think would fly would fly.
Who do you think would fly? Can you make a tier list of people you'd be offended by if they didn't show up? Like if Lily didn't show up, you'd be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if someone like John Masayoshi? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, oh, sorry, Yvonne, that's a little far. It's a little out of my budget.
John is also always like such a freaking nice guy. I almost like feel bad if I'm the one making him uncomfortable. So I don't think I would actually, because I'd just be like, I don't know. It's just people. It's probably people dependent and how close I am to them
Who
too.
would you invite to your wedding?
OTV, our friends.
Who's your friends? Can you name every single person you would invite to your wedding?
What the heck? Everyone mostly within our friend group.
Mostly,
Yeah.
but not everyone. I'll make this easier for you. Who wouldn't you invite to your wedding?
Like acquaintances, depending on how much I like them sometimes.
Yeah, you're using very general, broad terms right now.
I can't
need
think
you
of the people.
to give like really specific names.
Why don't you go first?
Who I wouldn't invite to my wedding?
Yeah.
Specific names.
Probably my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't think she would want to.
I mean, it's more like I also think they would not
Yeah,
want
they
to
wouldn't
go.
wanna
They
be
would not want to be there. So yeah. I don't know. I think more about who I would want to invite versus not invite. It's your wedding. You get to pick.
I mean, it sounds
You're
like you want to
boss.
invite everyone.
I mean, it's because I like a lot of them. I like a
Okay.
lot of people.
So who wouldn't you invite?
People that I don't talk to that often, maybe sometimes on like a day to day or
Can you give me one person?
that we know that I wouldn't invite. Like I'm thinking OTV and Friends, even like OTV and Friends. Like
Well, I just need one name. One person you wouldn't invite.
I can't think of anybody.
So you would invite everyone.
Oh, because you're asking who in OTV and Friends would I not invite?
Yeah, there's like 300 people in that giant group.
I don't think there's 300 people. I feel like it's just like around.
So you would invite
30.
every single person in the OTV and Friends group.
I feel like I would,
Okay.
but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like I go down the list and then it doesn't happen.
Well, let's expand it. Okay, anyone. Who's one person you wouldn't invite?
Oh, like people I see at the club, I wouldn't invite them. Like party goers that like I see once in a while, but they're in the industry maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's their name?
Okay, hold on. Let me think. This is oddly harder than I thought. Like I wouldn't. Who do I go clubbing with? No, I forget.
You wouldn't invite your ex-boyfriends, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay, there
invite
we
my
go.
ex-boyfriend.
You can't use that. I just used that.
Oh, my bad. I can't, like that wouldn't be true. You can cut this out. Like I wouldn't invite. Or I wouldn't invite like or whoever, you know, or like who else is there? Wouldn't invite I'm thinking like really outreach at this point, but it's like I wouldn't even want them to waste the money to fly to China if I had my wedding potentially in China. What?
Hey.
I like a lot of people. I like a lot of friends.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's gonna be a really big wedding. It sounds like you're gonna invite everyone.
Well,
Like the random people you meet at the clubs.
no. I do not. I would not. I
You
would.
wouldn't invite them.
I have my core other group of friends that I like go out with. I would invite for sure.
You're always talking about this other group of friends, but I never see them.
You do. I invited them out to when we had Never Had I Have I Ever club night. Sarah, Brandon, Cadnam.
Not ringing a bell.
This is why I hate
Do you think it's important for you to have a separate friend group from the OTV and Friends friend group?
Not that I like deliberately or make it like so important, but I think it's really nice that I do because work doesn't come up almost ever really that often unless they're like saying, and they totally get streaming, but like they're not talking about a collab they're doing. They're not talking about like a stream or like it's just a very different like relaxing time. I feel like I'm just shooting the shit with like friends back home in Calgary a little bit, where it's just our biggest woe is like what we're gonna do that day and stuff. So I thoroughly enjoy. I mean, I'm probably the one who like seeks that out one of the most.
Yeah, isn't it weird to be friends with people that can like benefit you in any way?
Weird.
Yeah, because that's how it usually works in our friend group.
That's. Hey, are you asking me that on purpose? It's the most obvious answer. That is like such a nice feeling. You agree with that, but you just don't really go out or meet new people.
Well, it's just I don't think I've ever experienced that in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
being in Los Angeles.
I've introduced you to a lot of my friends. You just forget them, like you said.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm. You know Brandon.
Callie. Well, those two are the ones you talk about.
I had a follow-up question though. Toast, where would you have your wedding?
I think as a guy, as most guys, I feel, I'm using soft terms, not absolute terms. I feel in most relationships, traditional ones, not that traditional is defined by two specific genders, that the woman or man,
bro, just go, just say it, like just say it. You're scared of that and you just outwardly say I'm racist, blah blah blah, like stop.
Yeah, I'm racist, not sexist.
This is so
I
troll.
draw the line at sexist.
You draw the nah.
I like most guys, I feel like I mostly want what my girlfriend / fiance / future wife wants, because I think they think about it a little more. Mm-hmm. They care about it a little more, like who's gonna be there, what kind, big or small, location. So I don't have a preference as long as they're happy. If I had the choice, like it's like, do you want something close or far? I would want it close, mainly because if it's in a foreign country, like I feel a little anxious because I wouldn't know people or contacts or like, God forbid, the language, and would have to rely on like a third party. And I'm sure there are services like that around the world. It's just, that's kind of in the unknown. Like if it's in China, it's like, I don't know anyone in Beijing.
Yeah.
I would have to rely on a translator or someone who facilitates that. So if I had a choice, it would be down the street. I can just show up. And that's why guys aren't in charge of wedding planning. But I heard it's always very stressful for the woman when they're planning it and the guy is like just not doing anything. Like, yeah, whatever you like, honey. And like even picking the appetizers or the lunch.
I know.
It's like, yeah, whatever you want, honey.
I feel like that's like counter helpful.
Well, I think for guys, it's like they don't know when they're supposed to have an opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, yeah, whatever you want.
Because you do want them to pick what they want. But then there's like so much.
There's then a lot of decisions.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, can you make one
That's
decision?
stressful.
So I would need to be told, I need you to make this decision. Otherwise, my attitude the whole time would be like, whatever you want. It's not, I don't care or I don't want to help. It's like, it feels like it's more important to you. So I just want you to pick the one you want, because to me, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think then the only thing is it's helpful if you're like A or B and you're like, I like B versus
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't thought too much about the wedding, because I just always imagine, well, whatever the girl wants is going to be the way it happens.
Do you foresee yourself getting married within the next 2 years?
3. 3.
years.
Yeah, I would say 3. 3 is a good amount. How long do you have to wait before you get married anyway? Because I've seen people get married within a year.
Yeah.
Like Taylor Swift.
That's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years?
Yeah. I think it really depends on like how old you are, because obviously the younger relationships are a lot longer. Like the younger you are or have been with somebody, and then like as you get older, maybe you get a little more antsy. You're like, hey, it's about that time to get married. Maybe after a year you date and you get in.
Do you feel that way? That's a genuine, nothing implied question. You brought up how once you get older and older, you start feeling antsy.
I did think about that a little bit, but I think God, like I would not want to date someone for just a year and get married, ideally, because I feel like that's such a short time. Like your honeymoon stage lasts sometimes like 3 years even. And then what happens when the veil falls down, you know? So,
Whoa.
sorry, I'm a little
Has
like,
that happens? The veil, has it fallen down?
no, I would say like any relationship that I've been like quite happy at, like by the 3-year mark still, I think marrying them would be great. It's more like if you had problems up until that still, and then that's probably not going to work out. But the ones that were good, I would imagine like, yeah, it was just at a time in life that I wasn't maybe ready for.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of relationships, you know, they go long term, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then either the guy or the girl hits them with the, I want to go explore. Like this relationship is great, but I want to see what's out there. Have you ever felt that?
I have. I felt that because I got into really long-term relationships when I was young. Like my first relationship I started when I was 16, and that lasted 8 years. I've only dated one person my whole life. And then at the end of that one, that was also like the one where I said we had like no conversation at the end. And I realized that it was very like puppy love, that just like we stay together because we're together. I felt my other relationship also lasted very long. And then it became a combination of things. It's like, sure, it was also a combination of like, yeah, I haven't dated anybody else other than like these two people. But also I had not had any sense of self in a way. It felt weird. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like I didn't know who I was outside of a relationship because I'd only been in 7-year to like 8-9 year. And so like, would I be okay? Would I be independent? Do I feel the need that I have to be in a relationship? Like I didn't know any of those answers to those things. So I felt, if anything, the greatest thing was just feeling like I would like to know who I am as an individual. And now I know. And I remember I was talking to you about it for a really long time. And I had this like dread of like, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I heavily regret this? What if this person is like, I don't find anyone better? And I totally could have spent the rest of my life with that person. And I would have been happy still, maybe to a degree, but I guess maybe that's different because I did end up breaking up with them. So maybe that's not true, but like years and years after that decision, I don't regret it. I think I did something that I just needed to do at that time, and I feel fine.
They call it the secretary problem.
What's the secretary problem?
There's 100 secretaries.
Uh-huh.
And you have to hire one, and you can like trial them for a week.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't go back. Mm-hmm. And like, let's imagine each of these secretary has like a score of 1 to 100, right? But you don't know what that score is. So you try one. It's like, oh, this one feels great. You know, she's on top of stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think it could be better. And then you keep going, but you have like, let's say, perfect score. But you're like, wow, there's still like 80 secretaries left. There's probably one better.
Yeah.
And then you go and say, oh wait, you know, the good one was
back there.
But
Yeah.
you can't go back.
Yeah.
So it's a study about how like a lot of people, especially early on in dating life, like their first boyfriend or first girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they always think, oh,
Grass is greener.
grass is greener. Is this really that? Is this going to be the rest of my life? I thought relationship will be more like exciting. And then they go on, it's like, but then it's like the next one is not as good. It's like, oh, did I make a mistake? But then the next one might even be better. It's like, oh no, we were on the right track.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle that I think a lot of people go through.
I think like something that I learned a lot before was I did have like grass is greener thoughts and like, or like feelings of experience in terms of that. And I think at some point you're like, oh, at what point do you, because have you heard of like people give up someone that has 80% of what you want for the 20%? And I think that's like a very important thing to like experience so that the next person that comes along, you're like very like even more appreciative, and you understand the concept of like working through something rather than instead like that's your first kind of thought, or maybe what you heavily geared towards, rather than, oh, I think there's someone else better. And I think that's a lot healthier for a long-term relationship, because I think if you don't have that experience, it's very easy, especially in today's dating age, to be like grass is greener by default. Have you ever had those thoughts?
A lot of my first relationship, and I think it's normal because in your first relationship, you think, oh, if this works out, this is the one person I'm gonna know for the rest of my life, will have ever known.
Yeah.
And if that is not good, then you're probably thinking like, "Ooh, I probably can't do this forever." And then that's usually a click in your head. It's like, oh, then if I'm thinking that's probably just not gonna work out if I'm not okay with this being forever. But yeah, the first ones where I was like, things aren't going great, or like things are up and down. But at the 2-year mark, it's like, well, things aren't great. I feel like the situation can be better for both of us, right? Because I've never really been in a relationship where one person's like really happy and the other one's like sad and depressed. I don't think when people talk about breakups, to me, all my breakups I can usually see coming where both of us go like, yeah, it's not working out.
Yeah.
When people talk about breakup where it's like, oh, I got blindsided. That's usually surprising to me. Because it's like, well,
Me too.
it's like you're in a relationship. You can feel it. Unless the other person's just really good at hiding it.
Yeah.
Which I imagine some people are so non-confrontational. They kind of just drop it like, yeah, I don't want to be with you anymore. And the other person's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I definitely felt that way. In and out of my times of being single, I always think every time I'm single, I'm like, I'm going to date around. Because I never dated around.
That's what I think too, man. Just like we're date around. Nah, we're just like, who had the time to message like however many people to decide who you like or even like put in effort.
Every time I try dating around, it's like, I'm not interested in like a lot of girls.
Yeah.
So the idea of like, okay, I have to date around, sift through like a lot of girls, 'cause I'm very particular, and then find a few of them and then date all of them. But it's too much.
It's too much
like,
time.
It's like, just focus on one. And if it doesn't work out, like the way I find out if things don't work out is like 1 year into the relationship. And by then you're not dating around. That's a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like when you date early on, it's really hard to know if it'll work out. Like you either know at the first second or the first year.
Yeah. I mean, my problem is more like I never get to the point where like I'm interested enough in you to like text you much or like delegate time to you. If you're not integrated somehow in my life frequently enough, then like I just don't put in effort for somebody that's like, I don't even know if I like you. Like, why put time into trying to date them? But then you have to, right? If you want to try to find somebody.
You feel like a girl that needs to be pursued. Because I don't think you're a pursuer.
It's funny that you say that because I was the pursuer in like 2 or 3 of my relationships.
But how did you get to like them if you can't like them unless they are your friends first?
One was my first boyfriend who I just thought was cute at like the badminton courts. And then we had a mutual friend and we met that way. So that was a little more different. That was the most different one. The other ones I've been friends with before. So it's always been like a very natural kind of progression versus like, bam, you go in, you're like trying to see if this person is the one for you. Because I think there's so much more pressure when it comes with that.
Do you think you pursued them out of the blue and they had no idea or no romantic interest? Or do you think they inceptioned you by giving you hints that they were interested and made you interested?
Well, one was like happy-go-lucky living through his life, and but we just had a lot of fun together. And then so when I said I liked him, I don't think he was surprised. And then he was like, "Oh, I like you too," type of thing. And then another one was like, "Oh, we're friends," and then bam, hit out of nowhere for me, feelings wise. But maybe he liked me. I don't know. I think like maybe prior to that, I am not certain.
But
I want to say
one?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I know that one.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious that he liked you. I'm pretty sure I told you, yeah, this dude likes you.
I don't remember you telling me that.
Do you remember that other guy where I'm like, oh yeah, this dude likes you, and you're like, nah, he's just a friend.
Yeah.
And then he made a move and you're like, oh my God, why would he make a move on me?
Well, that one I understood, of course, more. That one was like, he told me. He told me. I was like, I was not like caught so
The
off
signs
guard
were
by that.
all there.
But just to remember, I feel like how I describe how I felt back then was like a naive, like student almost in such weird way, even though I was a full grown adult. But that is like what I wanted. The best way I could describe it was that, like, very like in denial, like
When
type
guys
of whatever.
show even one atom of effort, he likes you.
But then at what point do you think like they're just friends? Because I feel like we're normalized by like or it feels normalized because we have guy friends who would do
Friendly.
that. Yeah, they're like so nice. They would like go out of their way to do something that is very platonic to them as well. But they're like just doing it because they like care about us as like friends.
Guys aren't like that, Yvonne. You think people are making hot pot sauces for girls they're friends with? No, it's a thing. It's a strategy, man.
Is that strat hot pot sauces?
Yeah, if I'm single and this girl is single and I make her hot pot sauce, it's down. It's like
that's a move.
That's a move.
That's a move.
That's a
for
move.
sure.
So back then when I was asking you about the sauce,
Yeah.
the hot pot sauce,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't make the sauce for another
what-
girl.
But I'm in a relationship, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, but if a guy's going out of the way to make sauce for you, like a homemade sauce, that's a move. That's a big move.
Anything involving effort, especially like food from a guy.
But I think it's different to people because some people have easier effort towards food than others.
Bro, even now you're on cope.
No, because
Even now.
I made egg drop soup for Scar because he was sick the other day.
Okay, maybe
a guy-
people
if a
you don't
guy-
see as a father figure.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though? You're just saying like this stuff that's like, I am such an acts of service when it comes to food that like, I don't need to know you that well and I'll still make something for you versus
Bro,
someone
if
would
you
take
make
that something.
Soup for a guy who's sick and he's single, you're single and you're not interested, that's actually irresponsible of you.
That's crazy.
That's actually
That's true. That's
you
very
can't
true.
do that.
But what if they were a friend? Like, what if they live on our floor of the apartment? I know you're sick. I made extra soup. I'm like, here's some soup.
Are they single and are you single?
Yeah.
Has there been like energy?
No.
Okay. Well, it's just that when you do that, just be ready.
Just be ready.
Just be ready. Because he's going to go like, what does this mean?
See, I think that has happened where like I treat somebody very platonic, but they like the
Yeah,
maybe
you get
action.
yourselves in this situation.
That is so. I understand sometimes, but sometimes it's also crazy to say. It's like I'm living my life, like thinking I'm just being a nice person, and then all of a sudden it comes. I'm sure it happens to everybody, though, right? Like you're being a nice person, like you're just offering to go to dinner, and suddenly somebody thinks it's a date, or all these things. You know what I mean? Like at what point? How do you know?
Epidemic, okay.
I understand that
If
now.
a cashier flashes a smile at me, I'm like, oh my god, my future wife. Okay, I imagine that, but you're making soup for them.
I'm not making soup for anybody, by the way. I only made soup for Scar because he's been constantly sick.
Look, it would be great if we lived in a world where women can be nice to men without inviting anything more. And I think that's why a lot of women are like almost so wary of like, ooh, go away. Because the time they show niceness, it's like the guy's like, oh, so you like me.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because I have experienced things where I feel like I have to put in like a little effort to like make sure that they understand it's platonic. And I feel like I could just live my life without really second guessing that. And that's the thing I miss about being in a relationship, because that was already like set, like people did not think more of that because they knew you were in a relationship. So that was easy, like the dynamic, instantly easy. Yeah. Sometimes it's weird because I will have my platonic guy friends that I think are platonic, and then I will post like a selfie or something on Instagram, and then they'll comment on it and they'll be like, they'll say something that's a little like complimentary, and then I'm like, but I thought we were friends.
Do you guys think that girls and guys can just be friends?
Yeah, look at us.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's different for
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yes, I think like as long as boundaries are in place and you're not like sometimes so frequent, or maybe even if the frequency is fine, if like there's some established like foundation there that you guys are like not gonna date, and confidently so.
I guess the question can be like, do you think men can just have girls as just friends?
Men.
How do I say this? Okay. I'm gonna word this really
Single
specific.
you, not being in a relationship, do you think you could have been friends with?
I
Right.
think one big thing is the gal friends you have who are single, you have to not be attracted to them. Not to say they have to be unattractive. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't be attracted to them. For example, like Yvonne and Lily, if they were both single, I don't think I'd be attracted to them. Not because they're attracted. It's because like I spent 8 years in the house with them. They're literally sisters. I'm not attracted to my sisters.
Yeah, I get that. I was about to yell at you for a second, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Beautiful creatures. But if I had like a single attractive friend that I knew I was attracted to, it'd be hard. And I'm single. I think I would see if there's something there. If there's nothing there, it's fine. But if we get it along a lot, then
yeah,
I don't think I can have what me and Yvonne have with like a single same age woman that I know I'm attracted to. Like that would feel very odd because in the back of my head it's like, well, but I want to date you. So should I ask if you want to go on a date? And if that's a no, I don't think I'd be comfortable around you because it'd be awkward. So that would be the end of our friendship. Yeah, I think I would pursue it. And if it works out, then we're not friends. And if it doesn't work out, then I feel awkward and we wouldn't be hanging out after.
His short answer is like, if I'm attracted to you, then we can't be friends.
I guess that's
And you're single. Like we're both single type of thing.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be friends. Like I wouldn't not be friends because I'm like, oh, you don't want to date me, you bitch, I'm out. It's more like, oh, wow.
The awkwardness.
It's going to be a little awkward. And we probably have to like, if we can get through that awkwardness, I think we can arrive at like a good friend spot.
Can I ask, like, what makes someone attractive though for you? Is it like their personality, their looks?
Looks.
Like, okay.
That is not true.
But that was toxic disguised Toast. What? Like 10 out of 10 model.
What makes me attracted to someone? Well, there's obviously the physical aspect.
We knew that one. But that's everybody.
Yeah, that's everybody. I think just getting I always say get along, but I think the most important thing is an environment where I can be myself. Because I'm usually in front of people and a lot of friends, I don't get to be myself. Because I'm really weird and goofy and silly, that's classic Jeremy Wang. And if I'm with someone who I feel like I can't be that, then I don't feel attraction. Good moral character, I think, is a big one. Humor. The usual. I feel like guys don't have a lot of good answers for it.
I mean, it just sounds like the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Like somebody that is funny to you, somebody who's attractive, and somebody who like has some level of ambition or like drive for themselves. It's like standard stuff. Yeah.
To answer your question, I don't think I can't speak for all guys. I think most guys can't be friends with single women they are attracted to.
It might also depend on how social you are too, because I think I see a lot of guys that are so social and like they don't I mean they still could, but like it doesn't seem like they think as hard about like the micro interactions maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense, because like if you're in the desert and there's an oasis of water, when you come across it, it's like, oh my god, water. Yeah. If you're someone who lives in the ocean, probably not that bothered if one puddle won't let you drink from it.
Because you are more introvert. You don't reach out or like meet people as often. Yeah. Versus like somebody who meets someone so often, like it's like they're probably like, oh, I'm attracted to you. Like I don't care.
Yeah,
maybe
they're
like,
okay if they had a single girlfriend that they don't have to be with, because there's 20 other options, right? Yeah. That makes sense.
I heard that's how it is in New York. I heard a lot of single guys like to go to New York because it's easier for them to get cuffed there.
Because there's more models?
No, because there's a lot of like high quality women there, but not as much like guys in the top like 1%. So like I don't know how to describe it, but I've heard this from like multiple people where like guys like go to New York and like more likely get cuffed because there's so many like great women over there. And if there's more great women than there are great guys.
What about like Silicon Valley? Is it all tech nerds?
Yeah, I think I get like some TikToks about people talking about dating in SF, and then people say it's horrible. But I feel like that's what people say about it everywhere. Like people say like dating in LA is horrible and dating in New York is horrible, but it's just the same. So I don't actually know. But I would imagine, maybe you guys can prove me wrong if you guys know otherwise, but like so many tech bros, rock climbing, Patagonia, works at, like a tech company.
Yeah, I feel
Whatever.
like the archetypes of guys you would date in Silicon Valley comes in like the same flavor. Like
Yeah.
all copies of each other.
That's just what I would imagine. I don't know. Anyone date there? You can tell me?
But you could drop your pin on Hinge and just drop it in Silicon Valley. And maybe that's actually what we can do in the future and just see who's out there.
God, my greatest nightmare might be like somebody who's really interested in like finance stuff or like other things. I don't know. Maybe not nightmare. Like, what's your greatest nightmare? If a girl were interested in something, like you just like.
Ooh, honestly, unless it's like really offensive, I think I would go along with anything.
Anything?
Like if she's vegan and getting with her means me being vegan, I would become vegan. If she's into astrology, I would be like, no, I am a Sagittarius. I think guys, I mean, that's definitely happened. I've definitely dated girls who are into astrology, not like crazy amount, but if she was like crazy into astrology, I'd still probably be down. But if she has like really backwards, borderline offensive ideals, that I would probably draw the line after the third date.
Yeah, I did ask my friend before. I was like, what happens if you really, really like this girl and like you just through conversation get vibes that she's kind of like a Nazi or something? Like, what would you do? Do you think, but you really like her, but she's like, the things she says are kind of questionable and you're starting to pick up on it a little bit.
Ooh, oh, you've heard of the crazy hot scale, right?
Yeah. I've asked people before, like, if she was crazy, like how long could you date her? Like, but she's like super fucking hot, like 20 out of 10 hot.
20 out of 10?
Yeah, but she's like rude to waiters, waitresses. She like is absolutely unbearable to be around, but she's really fucking hot. How long could you date her?
Dude, if she's a 20 out of 10, you know,
She could be a Nazi.
Okay.
Racist. Everything.
We don't have to go that far. We can just say she's a bit crazy. She's like 10.
But a bit crazy you can deal with. They're really fucking hot.
She's
you know?
in a cult. Like, how about that? Like, she's in a cult.
Like a cult that kills people?
She's like what is like those like demon cults, you know?
Demon
like,
cults?
Satanism.
Yes, Satan, yes.
Does it affect my day-to-day?
Well, she would like expect you maybe to like come with her to one of the rituals.
She takes some of your hair.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, if I don't have to commit any crimes against anyone.
That's crazy,
Like if I have
bro.
to go
What is wrong with
chanting
you?
every week on a Sunday. Like, and she's 20 out of 10.
This guy would do anything, man.
If it's 10 out of 10, it's like, this, 10 out of 10s in our world. I'm dating a 10 out of 10 and she doesn't make me do any occult Satanism stuff.
I just could not. I think I've literally gotten the ick so fast. Even if I ever thought a guy was attractive, it instantly kills. Like, it's kind of like if you had a boner, it kills it right away.
Yeah, that's very much a girl thing. Like, I think a hot guy can talk himself out of like a girl. Like, if a hot guy opens his mouth, he can screw up his chances. It takes a lot for a hot girl to open her mouth and screw up her
What?
chances.
Corey's nodding. What? It's true?
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean, like,
really?
if a hot woman, like, this guy, if you're interested in a hot woman, she can get away with saying a lot of stuff before the guy's like, actually, you're kind of weird.
But it's because you're trying to hit versus like date her, right?
Yeah, I think that's also...
Like if you're trying to hit, then like I don't think a lot of people actually care. Maybe it sounds like for guys. You literally said you would go vegan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, for most guys, it's like they're down for whatever. Their bar is much lower. Yeah, but like we watch reality TV shows and there's a lot of hot guys on it, and if a hot guy says something stupid, a lot of the girls who are watching is like, oh, I don't like him anymore.
Yeah. You get the ick.
You get the ick.
It's I don't know. I don't like feeling that so quickly, but you just can't help it. You get the ick and then all of a sudden you're like zero attraction towards them. Like they just seem like a dumb man.
Speaking of being dumb,
Yes.
Kelsey prepared a little fun game for us.
I'm going to lose.
We're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Basically, we're going to have, I believe, 4 categories: geography, math, nature, and like fun facts. Basically, all 5th grader questions, okay?
You know, these are never, some of them are, but have you ever seen Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? That show has like hard ass questions. Like, are you kidding me? They definitely dug into like.
I ran through this actually this morning. So I don't think it's going to be super hard, but there might be some ones that need some refresher answer for you guys to write it down.
Chelsea, these questions are you either know them or you don't.
Okay, before we begin, who do you guys think is going to win? Let's just take a little like bets. Okay.
I already know.
Dude, I don't even feel good about this.
Yeah, I hope you know that you're expected to win.
Yeah, this is like just gonna be me bullying Yvonne. To be fair, best case scenario is that we both get 0.
That's not
It's a
happening.
5th grade question. You can do it. Okay, geography is number 1. So first question, what is the tallest mountain in the world?
I know it's not Everest.
Are you saying that fuck with me?
No, because everyone always says, "Oh, we gotta climb Mount Everest," and then some smart assers go, "You know, it's actually not the tallest mountain. It's not. I'm not putting Everest."
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I watched this TikTok thing about people, climbers who climb Everest and how you see bodies there and that they don't decompose because it's like all of the
And you can't
ice.
remove them, so they just stick
They
there.
stay there. There's like people called like Sleeping Beauty and like all these that like they coin terms for them. Okay, it's got a little morbid.
All right.
Go for it.
Kilimanjaro.
Yvonne, you got it.
Yeah.
Wait, is Mount Everest
Is
actually?
it?
Wait, it is?
Oh my god.
Oh, why did I?
I know it's not. Everything.
That guy who told me about the fun fact was wrong.
Who told you this fun fact? They're griefing you for smarter than a great 5th grader.
Oh, I think what I remember is Mount Everest is not the mountain with the highest death ratio. Because I think Mount Everest is like at 20% or something. But then someone's like, actually, it's not the deadliest mountain.
Oh, like a different one is a
There's a
deadlier
different one
mountain. But I
that's
feel like it's so famous that everybody wants to be like, I climbed
Maybe
Mount
it's because
Everest.
it's the tallest after all.
Next one, which mountain range is considered the natural divider between Europe and Asia?
Motherfuckers. Mountain range? Did she say mountain range? What was the question again?
Yeah, mountain range. Which mountain range is considered the natural divider between Europe and Asia?
I don't even know a mountain range.
Yeah, what the heck? Hey, what's the mountain with all the faces? Mount Rushmore. Is that like a mountain range? Is that kind of like a range?
That's like in the States.
Never mind.
Should have quit while you were ahead.
I don't know this one. It's gonna be blank. Like, I can't even make a guess.
Okay.
I'll write down a mountain range.
Yeah, you do that. That
All right.
sometimes it works.
All right. Oh,
The Rockies, which I
That's-
know is also in the States, but it's like the only mountain range I know.
the Ural Mountains. That's okay. That's a hard one.
Ural Mountains.
All right. Which desert is the largest hot desert in the world?
There's only one reason I know this.
Shut
up.
3, 2, 1.
The Arizona desert.
What? The Sahara
got it
Desert.
Yvonne got it right.
Because you made fun of me that time.
Oh, I
It's the
did.
Sahara Desert.
Do women pull? I feel like it's more of a men thing.
No, women can pull. There's women who like take initiative and they're like, I like you.
You're talking like you're an expert, but from what I know of your personal life, I like the Sahara Desert over there.
By choice! By choice, okay? Well, this is the only desert I know. To be fair. So I thought it's famous for a reason. It's got to be this one.
Last question. Which U.S. state has the most islands?
Islands.
Is Manhattan technically an island?
Manhattan?
Manhattan. All right, ready.
I don't know.
Rhode Island.
Hawaii?
Hawaii is correct.
Wait, really?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
There's a lot
Hawaii's
of
the only one with islands.
Wait.
Whoa.
hang on. But Hawaiians don't recognize themselves as a state.
They are a state.
Yeah, but not by choice.
Oh, that's like Quebec.
I'm trying to carry points with the Hawaiians. I got you guys.
Okay, guys. Next round is going to be...
Next round?
Yeah.
There's 2 rounds?
There's 3 rounds.
There's 3 rounds.
Next round is the science questions.
Oh,
No.
You guys got this.
All right. These are all geography questions.
Frick. I'm not going to know zinger words.
I'm on my comeback. Actually, you thought you didn't know anything about geography and you still won.
No, but that's because it's narrowed down by me not knowing anything else. Like they're the most famous ones.
First question. What is the boiling point of water in degrees Celsius?
Oh, yeah. That's in school.
100. Yep. Point for both. Next question. What are the 3 states of matter?
Oh, motherfucker. Matter? What's matter again?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? Fuck, is this the thing? Oh my God, this is in science. This is the 3 states of matter. Is it the solid, liquid, and gas thing? I can't believe it. If I pulled this out of my ass, it's from the
Okay.
dark corners of my brain.
Also, we should do the thing where we say what our answer is for the audio listeners.
Okay.
I wrote down SLG because I'm too lazy to write it all out.
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Yep, there it is.
Wow, I can't believe I remembered that.
Okay, next question. What is the smallest unit of life?
Life?
Oh.
Yes.
So smallest unit of
Life?
okay. This is gonna sound dumb. Atom is not life. Atom is matter. Corey's nodding. Life.
Smallest.
Like a blood cell.
I don't know if I have the right answer, but I have my answer.
Not blood cell? Cell. What do you got?
I just wrote cell. Hey, you
cell
wrote cell
too.
too.
Both of you guys are right.
Whoa, we're not dumb.
Pretty
Oh
smart.
my god, I thought I was so dumb. Well, this is not that hard.
What is the most abundant element in the universe?
Oh shit.
Not the world, but the universe.
The universe?
Yeah.
Abundant matter?
No, abundant element.
Oh, element. Well, it can't be air. Oh no. Oh no. Element, like periodic table
Yes.
element.
Like the 4 elements from Avatar.
No, don't mess her up.
Fire. Water.
But I'm not gonna know. Oh my god. It's does every planet have water? I only know a couple elements. Water?
Once again, you keep naming things that aren't elements.
They're not. Oh no. What's an element again?
Like oxygen.
Oxygen. Is H2O not?
That's
What?
an element. Yes.
That's
That's
a
what- that's
combination
water.
of elements.
Oh.
H2O is that's 2 elements, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 elements. So one singular element.
Yes.
Motherfuck.
They're all represented by a letter. So if you just write a letter, you have a
Okay,
1 in
I'm gonna write a
26
letter.
chance.
Go for it.
Yeah. No.
So Yvonne, notice you
hydrogen.
wrote H.
Hydrogen.
She's right.
Wait, really?
I wrote carbon. I'm wrong.
Hope it's opposite. Wait, what's like hydrogen?
It's just hydrogen.
Oh, more than carbon? Well,
Yeah.
today I learned.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Hardest natural substance.
Me when I see Sydney Sweeney.
What the fuck? Yeah, you can't say that. She's terrible.
She's Republican.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can be, a Republican.
I'm imagining the Earth core right now. They gave us like layers of it. That's not right though, right? All right.
Yeah, it would be in Earth.
Like in Earth.
Think of a hard thing.
Diamond.
That's pretty hard.
But there's got to be something harder than diamond because diamond can be cut. What does diamond
What
be cut
cuts
by?
diamond?
That's what I don't remember. Steel. No. That's not. What was the thing? A matter? Okay, you know what? I'll just see. Wait, the steel cut diamond? Diamond cut. You know, I'm just going to say diamond. I don't know.
Okay.
I also had diamond.
Oh, you put diamond.
guys.
Oh, really?
Good job.
Wow.
That's why they're a girl's best friend, because they're hard.
Oh, but I thought there's one thing stronger.
Okay, we're gonna enter in our last round.
I wonder if Chelsea asked the questions because she didn't want me to feel bad.
You give yourself more credit.
Yeah, you
Yvonne.
answered all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Math questions.
Kill myself.
What type of angle measures exactly 90 degrees?
Exactly 90 degrees.
Are you drawing it out right now?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, go for it.
That's the only angle I know name of. Acute.
What did you draw, Toast?
What did you draw?
Right.
It is a right angle, yes.
Wait, what did you say, Yvonne?
Acute angle. It's the only one that comes in my brain. What was acute angle? What's that one again?
It's less than 90.
Fuck. Less than 90.
Okay, next question. How many sides are in an octagon?
Ta-da!
I drew an octopus.
Good job. Both of you guys got
I
it
drew my
right.
birthday so you'd remember again.
It's funny. October is not the 8th month. It's the 10th.
Yeah,
month.
I know.
Oh,
That's weird.
but she did write 8
You
underneath.
did right 8.
Yeah.
I did, but because my birthday's on the 8th.
Wait, that would be easy to remember. 8. Oct.
Yeah.
Don't try to make it easier for yourself like that.
But
that's a
not
good one.
real oct. 10th oct. I remember forever. 8, but not 8. That's the next question.
A prime number is a number greater than 1 that can only be divided by.
It can be, I thought it's a prime number is one that can't really,
You're on the right track, Yvonne.
a prime can't. One
This is helping.
can only
Yeah,
be
be
divided
only
by
be divided by.
motherfuckers.
By 1 and...
By
Okay,
one.
so what do you think prime number is right now?
It's like 1, 3, 7 or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember the rest.
Because they
9?
can't be divided by...
Can't
Yeah.
or can?
Well, they can be divided by something, but they also can't be divided by everything but that something.
Motherfucking.
Sorry,
I don't
making this
remember
more
what that
complicated.
Fucking like, for some reason I want to say 7 or something, but like that doesn't make sense because 1 and 3 are there.
How about you? Write out like 3 prime numbers.
Was it 1, 3, 7?
That's fine. They can all be divided by 1, right?
Yeah.
But they can all be divided by another number.
But it's a term actually to describe.
Can they? These ones can be divided by another number?
Mm-hmm. A number.
A number. Oh, one number.
Okay, they can all be divided by 1, right?
Fucking 1.
All right, we're going to answer it.
Okay, what is it?
Prime numbers can only be divided by 1 in itself, right?
Yes.
Oh,
it
it's
is.
self.
Nice.
That's what? Oh, yes. Yeah, see, not
But
close
no,
enough.
I mean, you knew the definition. They can't be divided by anything else.
Okay, what is the sum of interior angles of a triangle?
Oh.
The what? Interior angles of a triangle.
So adding
The
the
sum.
Yes, the sum of the angles together. What is it equal?
What the fuck was this again? This was not 90. Half of it, 45. 45 times 3. What's the angle of this?
Yeah.
All right. This is
Okay,
half.
How much degrees is
90.
that? Okay.
45. 45. Not times
Those are
3.
2 different triangles, though. Okay, draw a right angle.
One angle.
Draw a right
angle.
Draw a new right angle.
New right angle.
Okay. Now make that how do you make that a triangle?
Oh, like this.
Good job.
Okay. So you know the bottom left corner, right?
Yes, 90.
Okay.
Oh, this is larger side than one of these.
You're not calculating the length of it.
the inside.
The angles.
The angle.
The angles.
Yeah, the angles.
The angles.
You
What
got
the
one
fuck-
right already.
So what the fuck is this? I just need to know this, and then do I know this because I know this?
Think about it. If that's
45.
a 90-degree angle, right?
These are 45.
So add it together.
180.
Good job.
I mean, you remember the 90 part.
How many feet are in 1 mile?
Oh,
Mother.
You can give me an approximate.
Feet in a mile.
these are Canadian targeted.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't actually have to do that one.
No, we have to.
Okay.
You dumbass Americans with your dumbass system.
1 mile? I don't even know
You know how much meters in a kilometer? 1,000.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, that one's we grew up with that. 100 meters and centimeters equals 1.
I will say it's weird that 100 centimeters is 1 meter, but 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. That's a little tricky.
How many feet?
In a mile. You can give me approximate. I'll take approximate.
10,000.
No.
22.
22.
Oh, no.
It's 5,280 feet, but that's a hard one.
It's 5,000.
It's right in the middle of 22 and 10,000.
How many miles is in 1 kilometer?
How many miles is in 1 kilometer? Oh, it's definitely more miles than kilometer.
Okay, I'm going to math this out.
And I'll take approximate.
Okay. I am 5'7", right? Which I know is 170 centimeters. Right? And we just got
The answer
1 mile
is 5,000 something.
equals about 5,280
280.
feet, you know? You following along?
Yeah. I'm following along
you can convert
because we
this.
got the one answer of what a mile equals in feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can connect. So 5.7 feet. What was the question?
How many miles is in 1 kilometer?
Kilometer. Okay. So when you convert 170 centimeters to 1 kilometer, and we know that 170 centimeter is 1.7 meter, which is also equivalent to 0.0017 kilometer.
I was following for a second. Now I'm lost. But you do the math. Go do the math for the
So
both
the
of us.
question is, how many kilometer is equal to a mile? 1 mile.
How many miles are in 1 kilometer?
But that's meters, mile, meters. But that's meters, not miles. You know what? Just
I forgot where I was going with this.
yeah.
Hang on.
We got lost halfway.
You're there. You're almost there.
I need. Okay.
If you need a calculator, you can use your calculator.
I need to figure out how much 5.7 feet equals in a mile, which is times divided by 1,000. Yeah, give or take 1,000, right?
Hey, I'm gonna make like a driving guess because I know that there's less kilometers in a mile.
I'm gonna say.
Well, Yvonne was correct that 1 mile is less than 1 kilometer. A kilometer.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a random guess. I don't know.
0.75.
Wow.
Damn. Yvonne, I mean, it's 0.62.
Really? I literally guessed. Because I was like thinking, because driving in Canada,
good
like
though, you
kilometers is before. It's not exactly double though.
The math was right, I think.
The American system is backwards.
Toast. 2 more questions and we're done. What is the value of pi? And give me 2 decimals.
Just it? Like, hey, was it this?
Toast, nice. Giving us 5 decimals.
Okay, he's
It's
like,
our
you have to
school
flex.
0.14.
It's our school chant. I went to a school called Waterloo, and our chant goes pi, sine, cosine, sine, 3.14159.
That's your chant?
We're very nerdy over there at Waterloo.
Okay, so since you guys are still tied, we'll still keep going.
Oh,
Oh.
bonus
Oh
round.
my God, lightning round.
What is the name of a triangle with different length sides for all three sides?
No,
don't
assorted.
Donut shop.
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
I don't know. Assorted.
The triangle lengths are all different sides.
Yeah, mismatch. Oh god. I don't know. I'm gonna make what sounds like I don't even know if I spelled this right.
I got nothing.
I put asymmetrical.
Okay, both wrong. Scaling triangle.
Scaling.
All right, we're gonna keep going until one person gets a point.
God damn.
Okay, last one then. What is the area of a rectangle with a length of 4 and a width of 6?
Eh? Triangle. Length of
It's a rectangle. not a
Rectangle.
triangle. Yeah.
rectangle.
Length of 4.
Length of 4. Width of
Width
6.
of 6.
What is it? The inside area?
Mm-hmm.
24.
Good job. All right, you know what? You guys are tied on this. Corey, what's the final score added up? Everything.
Yvonne wins, right? Because you won round 1 and 2.
Toast got 10, Yvonne got 14.
Woo!
Wow, who would have thought?
Wow, Yvonne, I guess you really do have the mental capacity of a 5th grader.
Excuse me?
That's what the quiz is to see if you're smarter than a 5th grader. And you are.
Mental capacity?
Yeah.
Hey, does that sound like a compliment to you guys?
It was a compliment.
You're as smart as a child.
Yeah, fuck you. See, I knew it. Fuck you.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content with me and Yvonne, don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon and check us out. If not, then we'll see you next week for the next episode.
Bye.
Question 1. What is the largest land animal?
Yo, mama! Largest land animal. Ooh.